Neumann, and this is August 2017's HELIOS Tarot Forecast, drawn to match and speak to your personal astrological zodiac sign. Check out my website, iamhelios.com, and investigate all that I have to offer there, personal readings, courses, etc., and subscribe if you would like to receive updates. Also follow the link below to Annie Botticelli's Starry Teller Forecasts and be fascinated by how astrology plays into this all so beautifully. Okay, let's get started. Alright, Taurus, here is your tarot spread for the month. You can see here in your central theme, the Ace of Cups, the primordial essence of water. This is a general read on what you have going on and what's in the making, what's been building, and what is going to inspire the next chain of events. So here in this position, this is new love, new passion, new potential for these things, at least. So this is very likely already a very dominant theme, or is about to become a very dominant theme. There's something in the making, something is in the works, and it's all leading to this. There's a new wellspring is going to be tapped into. And you have two dimensional timeline options, or two choices, two doorways that you could walk through in your approach to this energy. So on one hand, you have the Five of Wands, which is often known as the strife card. It's drama for the sake of itself. And so this is essentially trying to create new results from old methods. Not exactly the wisest way to create new love potential. So this will bring the same kind of stuff and will postpone your central theme, or it will nullify it. It will sort of render it void, but not necessarily delete all possibility of it surfacing within this timeline. Just sort of prolong it. That's all that the Five of Wands is really good for in this case. Just perpetuating drama, perpetuating old drama as well. Things that you have probably grown beyond, but just can't help diving back into. Old patterns, old people, old crowds, old relationships that no longer serve you, etc. The upside of the Five of Wands is, of course, that you basically get sick of it, right? It's right in your face. The old drama is right there. You're in touch with it directly, and the experience of it, the seemingly endless experience of it, pushes you to the point of making a big change happen. Hence the promise, or at least the potential for big change here in your central theme, the new love potential. And on the other hand, you have the Prince of Cups. So we have a personality profile emerging within you. So this can either, of course, embody somebody else, but in all likelihood, since this is a general reading applying to a vast amount of people, this is an aspect of yourself that is coming forward. And this has a direct link to the Myers-Briggs personality profiling system. If you haven't figured that out already, or if no one has made the connection clear to you, there's a direct link, 16 personality profiles and 16 of these court cards. The Prince of Cups being one of them, corresponds with the ENFP, or the extroverted, intuitive feeling perceiver. Somebody who gives life an extra squeeze, somebody who's very people-oriented and creative, seeking harmony, seeking to be the life of the party, seeking to try something new without the attachment to the end result. Somebody who lives for the moment optimistically. Okay, so optimism is key here. This is actually a method of reducing the perhaps natural Taurus tendency to look at things as you might consider realistically, which maybe to many others is pessimistically. However, I think that you are naturally aware of the full spectrum of things, that there's a dark side and a light side to everything, and you're connected to this in a visceral sort of way. Well, this is actually a strategy that you could implement to separate yourself from that and try something new, if not only temporarily, for the sake of generating some new energy in your life. So optimism is really the biggest theme here, and also creativity. So trying new things, trying new methods of expressing yourself, all of that is wrapped up into this Prince of Cups. So this is one option here. So, okay, it's broken down really simply. Old drama, old methods, old patterns, or a completely new way of doing things. Starting something that you are not attached to finishing, and doing so optimistically. And of course, this is inspired by your past card here, which is the Princess of Swords. We have another personality profile, which is quite different from the Prince of Cups. And this may in fact be describing the old pattern. So this is somebody very pragmatic, very hands-on, very practical, very unpretentious, always crossing their T's, dotting their I's, making sure that everything is in its right order, very observant, very cool and aloof, and occupied. Okay, somebody very busy who may actually emotionally separate themselves from other people, to the point of it not being comfortable for you, Taurus, since you do thrive in a natural, intimate space. You naturally thrive in that space. So this would be a synthetic or artificial or maybe circumstantial kind of personality approach, or maybe it is actually a strategy or coping mechanism that has produced drama in your life that is not serving you anymore. So it's time to move beyond that. And what are you moving beyond that into? A very wonderful card here in the Fate section. You have the Nine of Cups. Amazing. It's associated with Jupiter, the ever-expansive Jupiter. And this actually is, a deep sensual fulfillment. Okay, so this is essentially the promise fulfilled. What we have here, the promise being the central theme, the Ace of Cups, new love potential. Or it may actually be manifesting through just the, general sensory bliss that is promised here in the Nine of Cups. So new love potential is not, of course, limited to romantic love with another individual. This is perhaps your love for yourself, for your life, for life itself, for the world, for nature, for whatever it might be. New love potential here manifests as a very pleasant experience, a very comfortable, very promising turn of events and turn of circumstances. So that sounds pretty positive to me, and I think that about wraps this up. So thank you for watching this, and don't forget to go check out IamHelios.com to go much, much deeper.